187 miles and running in my Vivobarefoot Magna Forest ESC hiking boots slash shoes. I recently attempted the Moab 240, a 240 mile foot race around Moab Rim Trail, brought to you by Destination Trail. And for that attempt, I went with the Vivobarefoot Magna Forest ESC trail hiking boot slash shoes, and this is my review. To start off, let's just say that they look great. After I got home, I did polish them with Blackrock Leather Care. There's an ultra runner who has a leather care company called Blackrock Leather, and we've been using his leather care for multiple things around our house. First, let's talk about the design. I really do like the design. The tread is very chunky, and so it was able to handle all kinds of different situations. And chunky, but like flexible. So if you can imagine my fist is a rock, like you can see how this shoe will work around chunky rocks, but also worked well on slick rock because of the grip, and mud and sandy areas. Very good tread and flexible, not just chunky but flexible. And then the case, the leather case, is the same. It's flexible and durable, and so your foot is able to move around in there and really grab those rocks or grab that slick rock. So I thought that was cool. You got your high support here. It's like another flexible area. So the support, you got the support, but it's high, and it feels kind of like it might not work, but the support is great. I think it gave me a lot of ability. So when you're going downhill, your ankle has to be doing all these things, and it gave me the freedom to do that. And I think that's what led to no rolled ankles. If you look at the shoelace here, you can see how it's twisty like a vine. So all that twisting naturally makes it harder to come out of place. I did have to double knot it to make sure that it didn't come loose. But once I double knotted it, it was on there very well. It can be a pain at first, so you don't just want to like wear these first time out to something like this, to an ultra, because learning how to get this knot loose when it's cold out or when you're tired or whenever, it takes practice. And so, you have to build up to that. Not only did it do these laces lock and keep the shoe in place, the shoes, they readily slipped on and off whenever I wanted them to, and I wouldn't have to even untie that. So that was cool. I didn't really need like gaiters. A lot of people like gaiters. I didn't need gaiters. A little bit of sand got in there like twice, but like I said, they slip on and off fairly easily, and so it wasn't a thing. They are like zero drop. They are really thin, and so I went with some insole cutouts, put one in each. I think I'd go thicker next time, and maybe even a bigger shoe next time, because I don't want to, take up too much room in that shoe. And on the left foot, I went with an insert, and I went with a pad that I cut out, or that was made for heels, and I taped over it because I went into the race with a bruised left heel, and I thought that was going to be a bigger issue than it turned out to be. It actually didn't bug me much at all. My feet stayed warm the whole time. I only had 2 pairs of socks. I had a pair of injinjis, like wool injinjis, that came up to about my shin, halfway up my shin, for the first half, and for the second half I went with a very long oversized injinji that I would wrap up and then tuck back double over from my knee down to my ankle for warmth, and that worked out very well. My feet stayed warm the whole time with both pairs of socks. And not only that, when it was very hot out, my feet stayed very cool. I don't remember sweating a lot in my feet. I did step in a couple of puddles, you know, and even up over the seam, and my feet didn't get wet. These are water resistant but not waterproof, so we have to remember that. Maybe do something to seal along here or reseal along there, but my feet stay dry. Again, no like slipping, no sliding, no twisting, no rolling, no real issues with injury or blisters. They look great. I love Vivobarefoots because to me they only get more comfortable with time. I like to beat my Vivobarefoots into the ground, and I say they feel best just before they die. So I can only imagine that these will get better and better. They look great. Just clean them up a little bit. Like I said, probably put some reseal around the edges, and we'll be good to go. I give them a 10 out of 10. 187 miles comfortably. Hot, cold, chunky, gritty, sandy, slick, muddy. They handled everything, and they kept me comfortable. This is Coach Brian with Northwest Elite Spirit. This has been 187 miles in running in my Vivobarefoot Magna Forest ESC. Give me a thumbs up if you think my review was informative and could be helpful. Share this review with your friends. Comment below what you think or your own opinion of these shoes. And if you like the information you get here, hit the subscribe button. Thank you.